Gennady, you're looking at your mid-30s now, so the clock is ticking. You worked hard to get to this position as an amateur and then as a pro in the last several years without a big high-profile fight. Now that it's finally here, what do you feel about it?
I feel great. Yeah, right now I feel like 22 years old.
Were you ever thinking maybe these guys will never fight me? Were you starting to feel that pressure of I gotta get someone to fight me soon before you're 37, 38 years old?
No, Max. I know every step is bigger. Every step is bigger, better and better. And I know, like, right now, he's champion. He's strong guy, dangerous guy. You know, everybody knows this. And everybody knows my style. And I think it's very interesting for people, for TV, for other fighters.
Gennady is always a gentleman outside the ring until someone says something that he feels is out of line, rude, uncalled for. And then all of a sudden, you hear things from him that let you know, don't push it. Curtis Stevens, before your fight with him, he did a lot of talking. And then during your fight with him, looked like, yeah, Gennady could maybe stop him here. And then the next round, Gennady could maybe stop him here. And you just kept punishing him as though you were punishing him for what came leading up to the fight. Like you didn't like him. Does the way you feel about your opponent change the way you fight them?
Yeah, I remember this fight. You're right, Max. And, you know, I don't lose control. I feel him. Just, you know, I can beat him after first knock him down. And for me, it's more important, like, beat him, you know, like, maybe, like...
Punish him.
Punish him, yeah, beat him. He's understand, he has bad mouth, you know, like, he understand this is boxing. Please respect boxing, respect sport. This is not street fight. You want street fight? Let's go. I show you right now. We have time. We have 12 rounds. I show you every round. I beat him. His corner, respect his corner. He understand. He said, stop the fight.
You wanted to teach him a lesson.
Exactly.
So he has a little sadistic streak in him, Abel.
Absolutely, but I think the difference in this fight is that Curtis Stevens had very little to lose, doing all that trash talking, trying to get under his skin. This young man has something to lose, and Gennady understands that, and understands the reason that he has something to lose is because he struggled and sacrificed to get to that point, as Gennady has. But if it takes 1 or if it takes 12, not to punish him, but to take that belt that he has, that Gennady wants. He wants those 4 belts.
You know, the garden for me, and not just for me, for people, and this is mecca of boxing. This is, you know, this is history plates for boxing. You know, you feeling like a wow, this is so beautiful, you know, different level.
A big drama show, as Triple G likes to say. The controversy surrounding that draw, I've never known a fight to have so many people so upset. We didn't get much trash talking in the first one. Triple G is very respectful, but you know, since Canelo had failed 2 drug tests, he's got a little bit more vocal now. He's realised that he is the nice guy in this fight. You know, so he doesn't need to play nice. He can keep it real and say what he thinks. You know, if he thinks Canelo's a cheat, he's saying it. So that now has obviously riled up Canelo. He doesn't like being called a cheat. You know, he thinks that it's all painted meat. So we'll see.
But what was the reaction of the people around you at ringside, in that pit, officials and everything, because you're in the second or whatever row, when Adelaide Bird's score was read out? What was the actual reaction?
Well, it's just disbelief, Steve. As I think that was all around the world, everyone watched. It was just total disbelief. But I tell you one thing, you knew it wasn't for Golovkin.
Yeah. You could sense. So once it was 118, 110, you knew.
Oh no, they're not going to. You know, there was all these rumours and, you know, conspiracy theories about what's going to happen for the rematch, and you just went, they can't do this again, and they did. You know, I think the other 2 cards, you can't. I don't think it was a draw. You can't argue too much about that.
Yeah.
But 118, 110 for anyone was ridiculous. But for Canelo, no.
I had it 115, 113 for Triple G, but the reality of the situation is that this has been tarnished by a judge that clearly had no business judging the fight. Adelaide Bird, whatever her name is, 118, 110, she needs to be tested immediately. Makes no sense whatsoever. There's no way in hell that it's a 118, 110. That's a completely lopsided fight on either end. She had it for Canelo. There's no way on earth that Canelo won 118, 110. You want to sit up there and say a draw, fine. You want to have him ahead by one round, I totally and emphatically disagree, but that's fine. I do understand those who believe it was a close fight, but to have Canelo Alvarez winning 118, 110, that judge needs to be tested now. Not an hour from now, not 2 hours from now, not tomorrow morning. She needs to be tested now. 118, 110, they didn't know what the hell they were watching.
What about Canelo?
We have a deal for last September 14, and the President's Mexican Day, he said no. How possible? Like he said no, we'll have a contract, everything, signed contract. He said no. Okay, I think he's better for him. I want to fight with him in September. I'm very ready. Everybody wants to watch this fight. He said no.